I've started preparing for Generative AI Professional Certification by AWS, and I've taken the date as March 7th. It's very soon, it's in 6 weeks, and I'm just starting to prepare for the examination. And I just wanted to share what's the process like, what I'm doing, and how I'm managing it with my full-time job. So in this video, we are going to talk just that. But before I go into that, let me share you a bit about the certification itself. The certification is basically to showcase the advanced skills that you have building production-ready applications, right? I've been learning, or I've been building such systems lately in the last 6 to 8 months, or maybe 10 months. And within this 10 months, I've worked with different systems. And the current one, which I've been building for the last 6 to 8 months, is in Azure. Now, for me, the reason why I've taken this certification is so that I can keep up with what's happening in the AWS ecosystem. And yes, it will help me showcase the skills, but the more important reason for me is to hone my own skill by doing this certification. As you can see here, it's a beta certification. Beta certifications generally are very short period, as the name suggests. So I think this certification will be in beta for some time. There's something about 5,000 participation who will get the early adopter badge as well. But that's not the main point. The main point is the cost. If you are someone who is aware about the AWS ecosystem, you would know that professional certifications usually cost around $300 US. But this exam right now cost $150, which is the beta exam cost. So when the beta is over, it will probably shift to $300. So that's also a reason why I'm hurrying with the exam, so that I get it under reduced cost. Previously, I had done the machine learning developer certification. When I completed that examination, I have a voucher, so I got a 50% off of this one also. So I got the certificate. I am applying for the certification with a $75 charge, basically. Now, who is this certification for actually? So they've mentioned here for someone who is 2+ years hands-on experience in their career with AWS systems. That leads to my point on how I'm preparing for this. I have two strategies here. One is the approach with courses, and second is being hands-on itself, because professional certifications, as you might know, require more of hands-on knowledge as well as knowing and understanding the trade-offs more than the skills of how you do it. So being hands-on for a professional certification is very necessary. I have worked with Bedrock and other things in AWS, but it was 10 months ago. So within the 10 months, things that I'm aware of, there are a lot of changes within AWS itself. There are new features daily, shipping almost daily. One major feature that I know of is Agent Core, which is very new, but at the same time very important for someone who is building generative AI applications in 2026. So I want to be hands-on there. And that's the second approach of being hands-on and building things. So in this 6 weeks, what I intend to do is I want to build a small tool, maybe for something that's useful for me. I have not yet decided on what I'm going to build, but I would like to build something on AWS itself. While working full time, building such things are difficult, but probably I'll be leaning more towards Cloud Code or Open Code to automate a lot of things. That's on the development aspect of studying for the certification. On the course side, I have a few tactics. One is Skill Builder itself. So Skill Builder has its own native courses that help you prepare for the examination. And one such learning plan is this one. You can find this link in the description for these skill developer course and any other things that I've mentioned in this video. This is more in depth in how you would do hands-on with all these things. But a lot of things within this course comes with a subscription. So you will have to take the Skill Builder subscription, go through this thing, and the cost is as shown here. Now there is another way, which is using Udemy. I have purchased a Udemy course which is from Stéphane Maarek. I've used this course previously for my Solution Architects Associate certification, as well as with the Machine Learning Developer certification as well. So I went with his course itself. I'm in the process of going through the course material right now. I'll be sharing more on that later. So those are my plan regarding study material and how I will be studying for this certification. Now about finding time, I am trying to find at least 1 to 2 hours at least every other day. Every day might be difficult to find that 1 hour, but let's see how it goes. So that's it for this video. This was notes while building or notes while learning. I'll be documenting more process about how I do these things in the coming weeks. If you are someone who is interested in the certification or things that I'm learning here, do tune in for the next videos. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next one.